Welcome to GwinnettDailyPost.com. Todd, Cline, Will Hammock here talking hoops. Will, and this week talk a little bit about the way things are going in boys basketball this season. Start off by asking kind of what are your biggest surprises so far this season?
I think the South Gwinnett boys and Peachtree Ridge boys leading the region have both been pretty surprising. I think a couple of surprising players, maybe the two most improved players in the county for me, Corey Hayward from Peachtree Ridge and Kwesi Ibaka from over at North Gwinnett. Corey Hayward's just an outstanding athlete, and he always has been a great athlete. If you see him dunk, you can tell that. Younger brother of Cameron Hayward, but his basketball skills are so much better this year than last year. He's really carrying that team offensively. I think he's a first-team All-County type player right now. And Kwesi Ibaka up at North Gwinnett, he's a guy 6'8", got a lot of size, pretty thick kid who's really been dominating the inside. He's a kid maybe nobody even heard of last year off North Gwinnett's roster, but he's made great strides and he's really leading them on the inside. So those two kids have really surprised me.
We're talking about those great athletes, those great players there, Will. If you had to name a player of the year right now before the season ended, who would that be?
I think it's a pretty good battle right now between Malcolm Brogdon over at GAC and Saw Nimley of Collinsville. It's going to be one of those two guys, I think, before it's all said and done. And I think right now at this point I'd go with Malcolm Brogdon, just putting up monster stats. He's coming off a 38-point game and just really carrying that team, not just with his scoring, but also leading the county in rebounding, just having a monster season.
And we talked about the teams and the players. Let's move over to the coaches. Who would get your nod right now as Coach of the Year?
I'd have to say Zach Smith up at North Gwinnett's done the best job right now. Him and Keith Arrington at Peachtree Ridge, I think either one of those guys could be Coach of the Year right now. I think I give the edge to Zach just based on improvement from last year. But before it's all said and done, I think either one of those guys could be my Coach of the Year.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Please check back next week at GwinnettDailyPost.com for more Talkin' Hoops.